Hello everyone, my name is David Orozco and today we are going to talk about Camden Town, a London neighborhood placed in the municipality of Camden. Founded in 1791, starting at one of the smallest villages to the high-class people. A few years later, with the opening of the Regent's Canal, the neighborhood passed from being the oldest residential zone to be an industrial zone with factories and stores. Furthermore, was built the railway and that made that the place was full of the hardest working people. The 60s probably marked the biggest shift in Camden Town history, which was when it became a place of cultural revolution. Indeed, rock and psychedelia came into fashion and the roundhouse was there those revolution took place. A venue with the best music, culture, politics, and where the youngest people came together. The roundhouse was originally built as a locomotive shed turned into a distillery and was known as the most rebel place against society and its rules. In 1974, Camden welcomed the first colorfulest and diversest market in London, and until now, one of the most famous markets in the world. Before Camden Market became home to thousands of stalls, it started by just 16 of them, selling jewelry, antiques, and crafts, situated in the heart of Camden Town. Alongside Regent's Canal is more colorful than other communities, composed of the best street food traders and independent stores. Camden Town became into an icon neighborhood from London, thanks to being more variety and extravagant than other markets in the world. From the 80s decade, it's one of the most famous places to visit in London. On 1983 was born Amy Winehouse, a little girl of a middle class who will become in the most famous and controversial soul singer. In the 90s, Camden Town had its strongest change. For many Londoners it was a bad one, because it became to a fake place. The oldest markets have lost their charm. Now there are big boutiques losing the real essence of the neighborhood. It is a tourist trap. By the other hand, for many people these kind of changes became into a great opportunity to raise in the fashion. A lot of styles race into markets more than in other places, and the people who visited could be themselves, and that is what the people enjoy more than anything in the world. In 28, the biggest fire bar, one of the six famous markets in Camden Town, that are around 150 markets of fashions, accessories, dresses, video games, and gifts. Besides, the fire bar, the nicest famous pub named Holy Arms, the most visited for celebrities, including Amy Winehouse. On July 23, 2011, the great and controversial singer Amy Winehouse died due of drunkenness in her house. That was one of the most terrible notice for the world and the people from Camden Town. A few years later, on 2014, was built the most beautiful monument of Amy in real size, located in her neighborhood, as a tribute for the artist. Her family appreciated that and invited to all the fans to visit the monument and remember their love, Amy. Camden Town left unrecognizably quiet by the coronavirus lockdown. The pandemic that attacked the world on 2020 have killed more people than other kind of disease. Many people have lost almost everything. They have lost their family, their jobs, their business, even their hopes. All their markets have been more time closed than open during this year, and most of them will be like that even forever. But enough of bad news. Camden Town, as the rest of the world, is going to rise up again, even better than in past. It'll become again famous for having the most extravagant and variety of markets from London, and it's going to be one of the most visited places in London, where tourist people from everywhere in the world arrive to enjoy the nicest experience. Don't forget that Camden is shown as one of the most famous and picturesque neighborhoods of London, and is going to know as the capital of the alternative rock in the United Kingdom. Go and visit it. Bye.